Okay, in this video I'm going to teach you how can you make a calculator that give you return over your principal. A lot of people engage in finance and don't know how they can calculate their return and how much they earn on their principal. So this is the best method and best calculator to get return over principal for years. Okay, first thing to type while true, that keep going as long as user want first, and print calculator to get return on principal. Okay, this is the first line that user is going to see as soon as he open the calculator. First line, this is the first line system will print, and user can see this. So user can see this like that: calculator to get return on principal. Okay, this is the first line. Okay, after that we need to make a variable that contain principal amount of principal from user. So principal float value. If you have understanding of mathematics, then you can understand float. What is the float stand for? Float basically represent a value, integer value, mean number in decimal form. And input type your amount no, sounds bad. Type your investment sounds bad, so instead of that we need to type your principal. Okay, this is good, it looks good. And then second variable rate. This is the second variable that contains rate, how much rate user want on their principal. Float, this is also work as a float. Input type rate. Okay, and then years. This is the third variable that contains years from user. How many years user want return on principal. Float, this is integer. Type years. Sorry, input needed here. Input and another parenthesis, close the line. So these are very first three line, and as soon as user open their calculator we are making right now, he will see first three lines like that. First line principal, type your principal, and second line is type rate, third is type years. So these are the three lines. As soon as user open their application, user will see these three lines, and he can type their numbers, values. Suppose user want principal of the user is 2 lakh, and interest rate you want on this principal So principal of the user is principal of the investor is 200k, and he want return of 30% on the principal up to 10 years. Okay, he can type like that first line, and after that we need some calculation. Final underscore amount. Final amount is principal multiply by 1.1 plus rate. This is the mathematical formula to get return on principal, and then return divide by 100 bracket close, and power by years. Okay, now profit is final underscore amount minus principal. This is our profit, mean user profit. This is user's profit, and then print f return over curly bracket years, comma, to differentiate the line. Okay. Return over years, round parenthesis profit, comma 2. Okay, this is the line that there will print return on principal. So this is the simple and pretty short way to make a calculator. If you find something important and interesting in this video, you can subscribe the channel and like the video. Until then, bye.